Hi guys. Hi guys, welcome back to Triple T Golf. This is a video I wasn't planning on making, and I'll explain why once I've hit this shot. It's up the left, but it'll do. Now if you see this video before Christmas Day, you know that things haven't gone to plan. If you see this video on the new year, New Year's Eve-ish, then everything has gone to plan. Now I can tell you that first tee shot didn't go to plan, because one of the reasons why I wanted to make this video is to show you off my new drone. And I've set the new drone up the fairway after hitting a tree and having to go run and get it. I set it up in the middle of the fairway, and now, stupid right, and my ball's gone to the left. Now my ball was a very good shot, but the drone is still up here somewhere, and I'm hoping it's still flying. Oh, there you go, you can see it. It says it's still flying. Can't see me yet though. Oh, I can, just about. So where are we? I can hear it fighting against the wind. This little Neo 2 is amazing, honestly. Right, so the second thing that I want to talk about today, not only the drone, is what's happening with my golf game and where I want it to be next year, and what equipment do I need to sort of fulfill that. So first things first, if you are watching this in the right time, oh, it's here. Come on drone, this way, wrong way, this way, come on, follow me. So if you are watching this at the right time, I hope you had a wonderful Christmas, and I hope you have a fantastic new year. Because let's be honest with you, at the minute we could all do with it. The drone is still just up in the air. Let's see if we can get this on the green. Could be good, you know. That drone should have caught that. So yeah, I wanted to talk about sort of where I see my golf game going next year, and what issues I've found this year, and that's going to mean telling you what I've got in the bag and what equipment I intend to use next year and why, really. So I'm going to try and finish this hole. I do have a birdie putt. The keen-eyed amongst you might have realised that that was a completely different driver that I teed off with. So again, we'll talk a little bit about that, and some of the other equipment might have changed as well. Now, and that's one of the issues I'm going to talk about later, because that, even though it was a par, it was still just leaving that second putt just a little bit longer than what I'd like. The hole's looking very pretty at the moment, look, beautiful. Right, so what have I found with my game this year? Well, I'll tell you what, now I am a little bit blinded, the sun's directly in my eyesight. I have floated around 9 to 10 handicap most of the year, and it's a good handicap, I'm happy with that, but at the same time I felt at times like I played better, and that's been a little bit of a frustration, and I've boiled it down to two elements of my game, but one thing that I can do to hopefully improve. Because like I said, the performances out on the course, I feel like I'm playing better than some of the scores I'm getting, and that has been a number of different occasions, no matter what course I play on. And I've realised that the driver and the putter are the two most integral parts of me scoring well. I'm happy with my low, mid and approach irons. I do need to do a little bit of work on my sort of like greenside chipping, if you like, but if I hit a bad drive, I'm buggered, and my putting is so erratic sometimes, it's what's costing me. So what I've decided is that next year's approach to equipment especially is not going to be the newest or the most expensive, it's going to be the equipment that works. And I've been testing a few drivers, a few putters, as you can probably see from some of the videos that I've done. I've tested a lot of drivers, and the one driver that stuck out for me more than anything was the TaylorMade Glow. It worked really, really well, and although I still got the slight left to right, it was every time. But I wanted something, again, a little bit snobbery. I wanted something just a little bit newer. Bear in mind, the one that I tested, the one that did really well on the video, 12 years old. So the newest glow driver that TaylorMade do is the Stealth. And you just can't get them in the UK for love nor money. And I don't want to pay all the import taxes and everything else to get one. So, what have I done about it? I'll show you. She's a bit bruised, but this is going to be the driver that we're using for next year. It is the TaylorMade Sim Glow. No adjustable nozzle, fixed 9.5 degree, stiff flex shaft. Yes, there is quite a few chunky marks being taken out of her, but everything else is lovely. Little bit modern technology in there, and it just seems to work. It's the same shaft as the TaylorMade Glow, because like I touched upon last time, I believe the guy is importing them and putting his own shafts in at Lynx Golf. But it just seems to work. But it's gone straight, and I'm getting that same level of consistency pretty much every time I hit this driver. It's going where I want. I'm not hitting the longest shots I've ever hit, but I am hitting some of the most accurate. And that came right off the top of the toe. Look at that. And that's gone straight down the middle. That would explain why it drew a tiny little bit, as the wind as well. But so far, so good. So there was one little negative, if anything, that I had to have a little gripe about. Bought it from Lynx Golf, like I said. I got it at a reduced rate because I did the old sort of leave it in the basket trick, and then they'll send you a discount and everything else. I'm sure anybody that buys anything off eBay knows what I'm on about. But when it came, there was something not right about it. I looked at it and I thought, what the? And it turns out it was 2 inches shorter than the other TaylorMade Glow. Now, there was nothing mentioned either about the fixed nozzle. That was my fault. I should have seen that and recognised that. I don't think you had to list things like that when it's so plainly obvious. But the 2 inch short part, that's a bit of a game changer for some people, and that should have been listed. But I just bought a extension kit from Amazon, and I was planning on putting my new grip on it anyway, so that's what I've done. And honestly, like I say, so far so good. I think I paid £100 for it. So I do still have the other TaylorMade Glow at home as well. So the Glow drivers were designed for the Asian market and predominantly designed for golfers with a bit slower swing speed that struggles to get the ball up in the air. Now, I don't struggle to get the ball up in the air, and I haven't got the slowest swing speed, but it still seems to work for me. I did once struggle with getting the ball up in the air. I used to get a really low penetrating ball flight, and that's not good in the winter, as you know. I'm struggling to find my ball, I'm not going to lie. And that could be because of the sunshine. So yeah, so the reason why I'm making this video and why it could be New Year's or Christmas Eve, I'll explain once I've done this. Now bear in mind, I chipped in once from here, remember? You're really not going to be able to see much here. I don't even know where the ball is. It's there. This is quite bad. I am using my mat. There's nothing that says you have to at Owston, but in tournaments and stuff at Whitwood, we have got to use them, so I'd sooner do that. I'm struggling to see this flag. You're just going to have to believe me that that's gone on. The reason why I talk about the video either being out on Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve, we planned to do a video down here, our Christmas special, and it got to the point where Darren was actually sat in the car park. He'd actually played a couple of holes and he was waiting for us all to turn up, and we had to call it because the rain was just horrendous. Now we've planned another day, but just to give you context, the other day we've planned is Monday, and I think Monday is the 21st. So if it doesn't go ahead that day, we're going to probably have to film it during Christmas and New Year. And obviously I've got to put, it's quite a big video, it's quite a special video with a lot of cameras, and it's going to take me some editing, so it's just the British weather again. And then today, look at it, bloody beautiful. Right, so we've got this for birdie. We'll talk about this putter a little bit more as well later on. Come round, stay there, perfect. And this is what I'm on about by consistency. I want to get to the point where not only am I knowing what my distances are for my putter, my driver is going somewhere near the fairway, and my putts are never getting more than a 2-putt. And that's going to give me the best chance at improving my handicap next year, and that is what I want to do. My goal for next year is to be, if I can get to 5 or 6 consistently, God, that word's coming up a lot today, that's where I really want to be at. And how I'm going to do that is quite simple. I'm going to focus the channel more on the fun side of golf with Stan, the boys, Darren, Neil, occasionally Stewie and Kevin, as the song Monkers and Baubles says. But I'm going to start concentrating more on more serious sort of tournaments, especially in my home club, Whitwood. Now, I don't know if I'm going to stay at Whitwood next year. I don't know what that sort of plan looks like. I've not thought about that yet. But during the early parts of next year, I am going to be entering as many sort of tournaments as I can and hoping to take it a little bit more serious, because that's my problem. I get bored really easy and I don't take things seriously enough. And I want to get better at golf, I really do. We're very privileged to have things like Golf Tech and down here at Owston and Whitwood, and there's people that we can draw from their experience. I mean, Craig down here at Owston, he's just come tied fourth, I think it was, in a European Legends Tour game. And it was quite exciting to watch his progress. And at one point he was the overnight leader, and it was really, really good. And again, he's willing to do more videos with us. And I want to draw off his experience and see if we can get some pointers as well. He's currently in America playing with the tour winner. So it's an hard life for Craig. Right, we've got the drone focused on the green. We've got his 9-iron in his hand. Very strong left to right wind. That could be good, you know. Oh, I think it's just rolled off to the side. A lot of wind, hell of a lot of wind. Good shot though. Right, so we've hit that on. Hopefully you saw it from the drone. I don't know, I'll have to watch all the footage back later. But this drone's sick, by the way. It weighs less than 250 grams, it's tiny. This wind is quite strong, you'll have seen it from the flag. And it is just powering up, keeping up there in the sky. It's amazing. Yes, really. Low and mid irons. Nothing's changing in that. It's going to be the Caleys, the O&Ts, with the big thick grips on them. I don't think there's any reason to ever swap them. They're just awesome. And the only thing that I'm going to do to accompany that is have a hybrid. I've always used the 5-wood, but I've struggled with it recently. And I've just wanted something that's going to give me 200 yards and an option other than my 4-iron or my 5. So I'm going to go with a 4 hybrid, I think. I have got an hybrid in the bag. It's an Adams hybrid that I bought just to test out and just have it. And it's been working. I intend to use it on the next hole. But it's a little bit shorter than what I'd like. It's quite high lofted and it's causing some issues in that sense. Where's my little baby drone? I can hear it. Right, so as you can probably see, I've not quite made it onto the green. Good shot, and it came from right around there, but just wasn't good enough. So 56 degree. It's the only wedge that I'm having in the bag, and I'll touch upon that as well shortly. Go on then. Go on then. Oh, are you kidding? Thought that was going to go in. That'd have been a great thing. So, tap it in. Level par. So yeah, I used to have a 52 and a 58 in the bag. I wanted something that still gave me a little bit of loft, but I could still get about 80-90 yards out of, and that's what I've opted for. So that is now my short game wedge. So it's nothing fancy. That's going to be the only wedge other than my pitching wedge that's in the bag. Obviously it's there to help with bunkers, and it's good from 80 yards out, but it's also good at the little chips like you've just seen then. It's just an old school Cleveland Golf wedge that works. And that's what this whole theme of this bag is. It's what works to try and get these scores down. 3 holes in and I'm level par. So very, very short par 4 now. And this is where the hybrid will come in, and I'll talk to you about that. Again, this is the hybrid. Nothing special at all. It is going to get replaced because you can just tell if you look at that loft, it's just far too lofted for what I'm after. I'm not going to rush to get rid of this though. I think it will come in handy at some point, depending on how my irons keep playing. We all have them little dips, don't we, where your irons don't seem to work for you, and when that's the case, this might come in handy. So yeah, we're not going to get there, I don't think, with this hybrid today. It's definitely not one for massive distance, but if we can get it down the middle, I'm going to struggle to see this, I think. If we can get it down the middle and keep it in play, winner winner. Oh, look at that. Am I aiming that way? Because that just went arrow straight. From that first shot you can see, that's what I meant. I'm literally about 25, 30. And with that Ford hybrid, I think I'd just be a little bit closer than that with a little bit more of a... Again, if you saw the ball flight of that one, which I'm assuming you will if I put the shot tracer on, you can just see that it went very high. This is going to be a difficult one because you might not be able to see it from the camera, but the pin is right at the front. So again, 56 degree wedge. All we want to do here is just get on that green, give ourselves that birdie putt. And we haven't. We've fallen short. Not going to use my mat, and then we are going to talk about that putter. Keep rolling. Ooh, it's a little bit longer than what I'd have liked for a par. So this is where I become a little bit more of a hypocrite than what I usually am. I spoke in length about how fantastic I think that Wilson putter is, and I still do. The value for money is second to none. But when something comes up on eBay like this, I needed to give it a go. Zero lofted sick putter, made in the USA, sick flow. You'll have seen them, they've advertised all over Facebook, they're all over the internet. And I wanted to give it a go, and do you know what? I've used it twice and it's changed the way I putt. So I'll give you a close-up look at it. It's supposed to be zero lofted, it's supposed to be weighted, it's got a bit of weight tape on the back. It's supposed to be weighted in the sense that I always struggle with my backswing with putters. I always find that when I'm lining up to the ball, I line up very confidently, but when I go to do this, it's all over. It's like, I don't know, it's like I've got some sort of shakes. With this, it's just a really smooth backswing, and it makes me feel like I'm in control a little bit more. So all these ones like this, I'm more confident, and they're the ones that I would usually pull to one side or miss or leave short, and it's just given me even more confidence of what the Wilson already put in there. So I'm hoping that this is the secret, because this is one of the big things about my game. And along with the driving that I'm hopefully got covered with the TaylorMade Glow, I'm hoping that sick putter changes the other negative side of my game, which is the putting. I'm aiming for a maximum 2 putts. I've gone from basically going and thinking, right, I've got to sink this, I've got to sink this, I've got to sink this, and either hitting it too short or too long, or just completely miss-hitting it. Whereas with this, I seem to be getting the right amount of distance, and it just seems to be working fantastically for me in the sense of trying to get away with a 2-putt. So we're on the par 5 now. This could be the last home that I film. I was going to try and put the drone up, but I think what I'm going to do instead is just get it follow me walking down for a little bit of B footage, and I'm going to hit this drive over. We still have a par, by the way. So that's about it really. I've covered off all the equipment that I'm going to play with for next year, and I am going to stick with most of it because, again, that is something that I don't do. I swap and change a lot. The only thing I can see changing is the hybrid. Like I've said, I want a 4 hybrid, which is going to be somewhere in between the 3 and the 5. Obviously, idiot. If I do get the chance to buy a Glow Stealth, then I might take that, depending on how that performs. For now, it's going to be this. It just feels right, it performs well. Anybody that's watched me before knows we go for that little V there with a little bit of cut. That's what we're hoping to get right now. And that's exactly what we've got. Get over that tree. Down, I can see it down. It's not a great drive, want that, a little bit too much cut on it, but it's definitely down. I apologise if all you can hear is drone noise. I have got it following me at the minute. So, with about, well, the camera's actually on the 150 marker, so with about 150 away, I do have to try and zap it around this bend though, but the wind's going to help because it's left to right. I've got my 8 iron, try and put it up in the air and hope that it'll come round, and with the drone right in my face, right behind my ear should I say. Come round, it's coming. Not enough, but it's coming. Oh, it's been high. Lovely, what a gorgeous shot that was. Honestly, it's days like this. You make your mind up what you're doing. You're being naughty, you're misbehaving. It's going to run out of battery again in a minute. It's the only negative on that drone, because the way that it's fighting this wind right now, is incredible. Look, do you see it? It's following me. You'll have the view from behind me. And how it also works is the phone, if I had it on the phone app, it'd be recording the audio through the phone, and you wouldn't hear any of that propeller noise. But I haven't, I've just got it following me for now. So yeah, good shot. Pin high, just off the green. There she goes, she's dying now. Let's get her into land. Come here. Come on, come on, come on. Thank you very much. There you go, she's in me. Oh, that's so sickening, that is perfect. It's just didn't come round enough with wind. Just didn't come round enough with wind. Talking of wind, I think my camera might blow over any minute. Right, let's put the drone away because she's very expensive. The camera is definitely going to fall right now. Don't know if you're getting any of this on camera, but yeah, this is for eagle. Go on then. Oh, gorgeous. Ball is filthy, we'll need cleaning. Sit it up. It's just a wonderful putter, it's a wonderful thing. Right, like I was saying, if you've seen it in the new year, let's make 27 our year, eh? Let's make it a good one. Whether it be golf, whether it be jobs, whether it be relationships, whether it be anything. Just try and make 2027 about making a better version of you and who you are. I do believe my par 3 has now become a proper par 3 and it's really short today. That's good. Might have a chance. Yeah, just work on making yourself better, and that looks different for every person. Me personally, I'm just going to try and be a happier man, really. Healthier and happier. I'm going to keep the YouTube channel going. I'm not going to put myself under any pressure. I'd like to aim for 10,000 subscribers next year. We're at 6.5 this year. We've had a mass influx recently. But like I said, and I have spoke about it quite a lot, I enjoy making these, with the wind's really picked up. I enjoy making these YouTube videos, and it's a good job because I've recently gone down the YouTube promote lane, if you like, and it's proper, it's licensed by YouTube, and I'm seeing all these subscribers coming and it's fantastic. But you thought that you'd pay that money, you'd get them subscribers, the next video would do better because it's organic growth apparently, but it doesn't seem to work that way. So you need to keep paying to put the videos on. So I'm actually paying to put these videos on YouTube, which this is where you come in and you can help. If you do like us, I might not be your cup of tea, I don't know, but if you like what the stuff we produce in terms of realistic golf for you guys, the same as what hopefully you play and what you see play, tell your friends about us, spread the word about us, give us a little bit of love, like the comments, do whatever you need to do, because you know what, it makes a massive difference. The like feature for the algorithm is massive, the comments are massive, that little boost button or whatever it is on the comments is massive. So just, if you can do that for us, that's amazing, and just spread the word. Right, I'm going to montage probably the rest of the holes because I am one under, but let's see what we can do here. The wind is definitely in my face quite a lot here. Bollocks. Working hard, his lad. You're going on video now? Put you on the video now, and if I don't get a part, it's your fault for changing that hole. No, I'm alright, Paul, I'm only messing. Ooh, just needs to get that distance right. Oh, look, I've gone for the hole again. That's exactly what I said I didn't want to do. That's what I need to work on. I mean, we've saved it. Very close to actually getting that par. Oh, it's a low one, is that? Carried on rolling though, was that? It was a low flight, but it's worked out perfectly. I love this driver. Where did I get that from? Right, we've got us 56. Oh, I've hit it too hard, it's got to look back. Stay there, stay there, stay there. Oh, it's lovely. It's lovely. Alright from here, I think. There we go. Recently, I did a video with my dad's clubs down here, and I was pretty much the same score to this point. I think I was about even par. And this hole absolutely destroyed me. This is by far the hardest hole on the course, and we've got the sun absolutely blaring down at his eyeballs, so you're not going to see much in terms of the drive. I will try and do some tomfoolery in the editing, but I'm not that good. I mean, it felt like it's gone directly towards that telegraph pole. Yeah, no idea. Pins on the left hand side of the green. I am going to try and draw it just a little bit, but I'm hoping with this new safety approach, I'm just going to hope to catch the right edge of the green. It's not the worst thing if I'm just off it, but as long as it gets down there. It's a little bit to the right. It has drawn a bit. I think it might be short, but it's going to be safe. So that's the new safety approach. I had to set my driver out, and I left it. That wouldn't have been very good, would it? Right, so this is where we landed. This is what we've got for this third shot. This is the only green I've come across with standing water on it, which, given the weather we've had recently, is unbelievable. But it does mean that I'm going to have to hit this a bit harder to get it to that hole. Get up there. Look how that's just stopped. Still not hard enough. Right, it's going to be a challenge for that putter. Pressure putt. Oh, you are kidding. Oh, you are kidding me. It just rolled by. Oh no. This video has gone out on Christmas Eve. Santa, there's still time. I want level par. I need a birdie. Now, the notoriously short par 4 hole 9 has been made even shorter. That wind's just horrendous now. But it's been made even shorter. So I reckon with 200, if that. I reckon with 200. Either ditch or green, I'll be happy. Going too wide. Oh, it's well short. So we've got this for 3. We need to put this really close. Problem is, I can't see a bloody thing. I really can't. Oh, but I tell you what, I don't know if you can see that on camera, but that is good. I hope this video isn't the Christmas special. So I really am hoping, is this mic even still on? Yeah. I am hoping that the Christmas special has been up a couple of days now, a good week. That's my ball, by the way. It's alright, that innit? Should be good. Like I said, I'll go set the camera up. Like I said, hopefully, if you haven't watched the Christmas special, if it's up already, fantastic. If you're watching this on New Year's Eve, it will be. If you're watching this on Christmas Eve, then look out for the Christmas special on New Year's Eve, because it really is a good one. It's a special video. Oh, we hope it will. We've not filmed it yet. We're hoping it will be. We've got big plans for it, as have we for the channel. But can my new sick putter put that in for only my second ever round at level par? Merry Christmas, everybody.
Like, comment and subscribe.
There you go.
Press that bell notification thing. I don't know what it does, but press it.